Give it just a moment. All right, well, today is Monday, March 13th, 2023, and I'd like to welcome you all to the Oakwood Board of Education, our regular board meeting. And we're ready to call the board and do a roll call.
Ms. DiLorenzo,
Present.
Ms. Kawhi,
Here.
Dr. Middleton.
Here.
Mr. Schwederman,
Here.
Mr. Wilson.
Here, would you all please rise and join me in our pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can we get a motion, I'm sorry, adopt agenda and amendments?
So moved.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
we can Get a motion to adopt the agenda and amendments.
So moved. A second.
Dr. Middleton.
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Ms. DiLorenzo,
Aye.
Mr. Schwederman,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye, and that was, motion was to adopt tonight's agenda and amendment 7A to be specific. Also, we need approval of minutes on February 13th, 2023, of the Oakwood Board of Education regular board meeting and work session. Can we get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Who was the second? Thank you. Ms. DiLorenzo,
Aye.
Dr. Middleton,
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Mr. Schwederman,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye. Next is commendations and public comments.
All right, so we are going to start by recognizing our boys and girls swim and dive teams tonight and their season and their performance at the Ohio High School Athletics state meet. So I'm going to read some accolades and then I'll turn it over to Coach Epley and let her introduce people. So congratulations to the Oakwood High School boys and girls swim and dive teams on a solid performance at the state meet. Competing at state for the boys were Truman Brunn, Colin Beck, Tristan Frisler, Nate Pennington, Nick Pennington, and Jude Shawer. For the girls were Lily Epley, Callie Hayes, Anna Neff, Matilda Frisler, and Paige Simon. So the boys placed fourth overall with top 10 finishes from the boys 200 medley relay team and the boys 400 free relay team. Tristan Frisler with fourth in the 200 individual medley and third in the 500 free. Truman Brunn sixth in the 100 backstroke. Nick Pennington sixth and Jude Shaw eighth in diving. And this year, Eileen Epley is the team's head coach and was named the Division II District Coach of the Year. And it was your first year, correct? Yeah, so congratulations on a wonderful season. Coach Epley, if you'd like to come up and introduce the students, that'd be great, or the. Yes, students, you are students first, student athletes first.
Sure, I'll call up Lily Epley. Meg Lynch. Matilda Chrysler. Callie Hayes. Paige Simon. And Anna Neff. And then for our boys, we've got Colin Beck. Dave Pennington. Jude Shower. Nick Pennington. And Tristan Chrysler. This is most of our state team. Let me just put that.
Right, there we go. I think she wants to get a picture. Yeah, everybody.
Can I get like 2 rows though, instead, like maybe some of the shorter people to the front, or people go in.
Or go on the right.
On the right.
On the right.
Yeah, hold the microphone like that.
Yep, there you go.
All right, and then. Right, I'm ready, I'm gonna take a bite, so just keep smiling, smiling. All right, great.
If you would, come on around, we're gonna have you.
Come through
Actually,
and shake
You're
hands.
gonna come up this way, actually, shake hands, watch the wires as you're coming up, and then we have a little, a token for you, a little party for you, that's right. Perfect. Party favor. Well done. Congratulations, thank you. Congratulations. Good job. All right. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right.
Congratulations. Mario, good. Wow. There you go. Congratulations. You're welcome. There you go. Make sure that's 50. There you go. I also want to share a little story that we received, Tristan, that was told to us about inviting an Eaton swimmer to be part of the team and the bench because Eaton only had 1 swimmer. And the story shared is that it was really hard to get himself hyped up by himself, and Tristan invited that young man to join the Oakwood bench. So thank you, Tristan, for representing. All right, so I will continue. We've had a busy winter season for our accommodations. Congratulations to Carter Stack on competing in the Ohio High School Athletic Association State Wrestling Tournament. Carter finished in the top 12 wrestlers in the 250-pound weight class in Division II. His final record was 34-9. Carter is the first Oakwood State qualifier to win a match at the state tournament since 2011. So congratulations to Carter. Congratulations to senior wrestler Aaron Cunningham, who wrapped up his wrestling career at Oakwood High School with 100 career wins. Congratulations, senior Will Maxwell, for being selected to the District 15 All-Star basketball team. Will is one of 10 seniors selected from 23 teams. Congratulations to senior Emma Neff for reaching a career milestone. Emma scored 1,000 career points for Oakwood High School. Congratulations to the Oakwood High School Symphonic Chorale. The group received a superior rating at the OMEA district contest, qualifying for the state competition in April. Congratulations to 7 Oakwood School students who are being recognized for their impactful creations in the 2023 GEM Project Dayton Art Contest for suicide prevention. Oakwood School's winning students were Luke Boaboy from Harmon School, Lila Long from Oakwood Junior High, Tabitha Kisker, Kate Arzola, Sasha Guseva, Lily Kiewicz, okay, thank you, and Matilda Preisler, all from Oakwood High School. So congratulations. Congratulations, sophomore Henry Almany. Henry placed 4th at the state speech and debate tournament in the category of humorous interpretation. Congratulations to the cast and crew of Into the Woods and director Oakwood High School French teacher Marie Jerkins. They put on 4 fabulous performances of the musical over the weekend. Congratulations to Katie Butler, Austin Choi, Max McCloskey, and Alex Zhang. The 4 Oakwood High School seniors have been named candidates in the 2023 U.S. Presidential Scholars Program. Scholars are selected based on superior academic and artistic achievements, leadership qualities, strong character, and involvement in community and school activities. Congratulations to the Oakwood High School academic team. In the SWBL championships, Oakwood High School beat Bellbrook 78-74 in the semis and Waynesville 82-61 in the finals to claim the title. Math teacher Ian Callan is the coach, and team members are Max McCloskey, Charlie Polka, Wright Chin, Rowan Hake, Peter Sylvain, Danny Vasquez, Kate Yulrich, Matthew Drummond, Amain Velasquez, and Harry Zhang. Congratulations to the Oakwood High School academic decathlon team and Coach Lori Morris for capturing a 13th Ohio academic decathlon state title. Individual team members earned more than 200 high score medals. Special recognition goes out to Rowan Hake, Charlie Polka, and Danny Vasquez for earning the prestigious Golden Eagle Awards for the top overall individual overall scores in their GPA division. The team will advance to the national championship held in Fresco, Texas, April 27th through 29th. Good luck to them. So congratulations on all the hard work. Excuse me. And we will now, if you guys would like to stay, you can stay for the rest of the meeting. If not, we will send you off and let you slide out.
Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
That was a busy winter season. There we go. It does continue to grow, yeah.
All right, seeing as there are no public comments, we'll move on to curriculum showcase.
Our SEL facilitators, Amy Szymanski, Bridget Glory is also one, but she's not on the presentation tonight. We'll share information about the Safety and Violence Education Act. And how the district is preparing to satisfy the requirements of House Bill 123.
Student safety is of utmost importance to all school districts. In an attempt to increase both the physical and emotional safety of students, the Ohio Department of Education has created House Bill 123, also known as the Safe Students Act. Safety and Violence Education for Students, or the Safe Students Act, is a comprehensive approach to school safety. Utilizing tools such as threat assessment teams, student-led clubs, and prevention curriculum, schools can create safe and caring learning environments for all students and educational staff. Now, let's consider the 4 elements of the Safe Students Act. As of December, all schools within the Oakwood School District sent threat assessment teams to trainings in order to learn how to address any form of threat, perceived or real, made by a student. Our community can also find information about tip lines, in particular, the Safer Ohio School Tip Line, which they can use to report any form of threat to our schools. Oakwood proudly hosts many student-led clubs, such as Hope Squad, Bold, and Spidey, that work to promote prevention, safety, and inclusion in our schools. And the final piece of the Safe Student Act involves the implementation of prevention curriculum that focuses on social inclusion, safety training and violence prevention, and suicide awareness and prevention. Beginning next year, Oakwood plans to bring 3 new curriculums to our district to meet the requirements of the Safe Student Act. Start with Hello is a K-12 program that promotes connection and social inclusion. Oakwood will celebrate with a district-wide Start with Hello week in September and continue with a variety of activities throughout the school year. Our 6th through 12th grade students will learn about violence prevention as well as suicide awareness and prevention through the use of 2 Sandy Hook Promise programs, Say Something and Say Something Prevent Suicide. These programs help students recognize the warning signs of someone at risk of hurting themselves or others, and how to say something by seeking out a trusted adult. By utilizing these three programs, Oakwood hopes to increase the feelings of safety, connection, inclusion, and well-being for our students and all of our staff.
That is something that the SEL team has been working on probably for a good year now, since that legislation rolled out, so super proud of the work they've done. All right, board reports.
Excellent. Do we have any board reports? Yes, who would like to go first?
We'll just go down the line.
All right.
First. So for Fine Arts Boosters. I know you mentioned Into the Woods, that they just had that this past weekend. It was awesome. They have their big fundraiser, Young at Art, coming up on this Saturday, which is. I better double check. I think it's 18, right? Okay. From 7 to 9:30 in the high school. And admission is $10 for adults, students and kids are free. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. That is all that I have. Athletic Boosters already had their spring fundraiser on March 4th, and it seemed like it was a successful event. So I do have some updates from the 3 PTOs. So Harmon PTO, since the last meeting, they've had several fundraisers to raise money for upgrading the Gaga pit, or will have fundraisers. So on March 17th, there will be a cookie sale with support from Ashley's Bakery, and on April 6th, there will be a city barbecue fundraiser. They were happy to share that they have been able to fund iPads for teachers of grades 1 through 3 and Apple pencils for Mrs. Coons, among some other grant requests. And the president also let me know that they're currently printing member directories after a 3-year hiatus of doing that. As far as the Smith PTO, they are continuing the discussion about the joint 6th grade graduation events between Harmon and Smith. And details about the celebration of arts are also being ironed out, including volunteers and setup. Mrs. Nye requested funding for the Eco Action Team, and that was approved by the board. On April 14th, the Smith PTO will have their final movie night in the gym. Movie is to be determined. And then Kona Ice will be on the blacktop on March 24th and June 1st. And Kona Ice is donating their attendance, they're donating their services to the 6th grade pool party. Yeah, which is great. And then as far as the junior high and high school PTO, they hosted a successful curriculum night on February 2nd, and they said that went really well. The next teacher appreciation event that they're doing to celebrate Pi Day will be on March 14th, so that's tomorrow. And the winter grant cycle closed, and that PTO president was thrilled to report that they were able to fund $6,500 in grants. $3,300 for additional whiteboard space to allow for increased student writing and math. A little over $550 for a Lego globe and a Lego world map, and about $2,600 for playaways so students can listen to books. The junior high and high school PTO next meeting is May 11th, and all are welcome to join. The president said that over the next couple of months, they'll review their committees for next year, and anyone who would like to share their talents and time will be more than welcome to participate. So that's it from the PTOs. Nothing to report.
Just a note that on the 23rd of this month, we will have our NAOLA policy update meeting. And so we should be bringing some information to the board of spring updates regarding NAOLA policy at the April board meeting, and then for review, and then later for adoption after we've had a chance to review those with the cabinet.
Gotcha. And then from alumni, every 2 years, the Oakwood High School Alumni Association selects some of OHS's finest and celebrates their accomplishments and contributions at the Distinguished Alumni Awards. Recognition is limited to those individuals living or deceased who have attended and or graduated from Oakwood High School no fewer than 15 years previous to the nomination. Looking for folks with outstanding leader in his or her field, service to their community through local, state, national, or international organizations. And visit the Oakwood Schools website page and search alumni for more information. You can nominate someone directly on the website this year or print out the form in and mail it in. And nominations are due by March 31st, 2023. So if you know someone, fill out an application. Also, there's a new database with the Oakwood alumni, so it's going to allow you to receive information from the Oakwood Alumni Association. If you have new jobs, job openings, volunteer opportunities you would like to share with alumni, please email them to alumni@oakwoodschools.org. So that's all I have from the alumni. All right, next up is budget and finance.
Thank you. Item 5A on your agenda is, I'm requesting tonight approval of what is called the amounts and rates from the county auditor. It just is a listing of all of our various levies that we have passed throughout the years. This is a requirement for the county auditor for them to continue on with the process of collecting the taxes and paying us our tax payments. So you see this every year in March.
All right, recommendation is made to approve amounts and rates for tax year 23-24.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Mr. Friedman,
Aye.
Ms. DiLorenzo,
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Dr. Middleton,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye.
And then item B is your normal monthly financial statement. No action is required there. We're mid collection period for a revenue with property taxes. So it looks as though we're collecting over what we had projected, but it's just really a timing piece. So the March report and the April report will wrap up that tax collection. In terms of the spending, we're spending slightly under budget by about $850,000. And so we're getting to where we're almost 3/4 of the way through the year and we're keeping close tabs on that. But that's a good trend at this point. So unless there's any questions, that's it for finances for tonight.
All right, thank you. Any unfinished business by the board? New business by the board, recommendation of approval of settlement agreement, case number 2022 CV 00298, Montgomery County Court of Common Pleas. Recommendation of approval of settlement agreement for case, in that case I just read, Montgomery Court of Common Pleas.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll.
Ms. DiLorenzo,
Aye.
Dr. Middleton,
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Mr. Schwederman,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye. Number 8, administrator reports and superintendent recommendations.
So we will take actually from items 8, 9, and 10 together. So we will take items 8A actually through 10G. So a recommendation to approve items 8A through 10G.
So moved.
Second.
I'm sorry, who was the second? Thank you, sorry.
And those are just your standard resignation, supplemental hiring, and subs pieces.
Call the roll.
Mr. Schwederman,
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Ms. DiLorenzo,
Aye.
Dr. Middleton,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye. You see? Oh, I'm sorry. We
Yep.
covered all of that. stuff.
We did all that.
All right, number 11. Motion to enter into executive session for the specific purpose of considering the compensation of public employee or official and the discussion of disputes involving the board that are subject to pending or imminent court action.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll.
Ms. DiLorenzo.
Aye.
Ms. Kawhi,
Aye.
Dr. Middleton,
Aye.
Mr. Schwederman,
Aye.
Mr. Wilson.
Aye. Thank you all for coming out for our board meeting and we'll see you next month.